Another day. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing Wednesday. This is the brief rundown. We're going to get started shortly. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. We're going to get this up and running. But for those who's watching or getting ready to watch, I want to know, what's the temperature of the room? How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's good. Everybody's doing what they need to stay active. We're going to get ready to start shortly. All right. How y'all doing, everybody? This is RadioRebelEars.com, and this is another week of the Brief Rundown. This is the email newsletter that comes out every Monday, but we also do the live every Wednesday, this is the 4th episode today, so we're going to talk a little about the Priority Beats Hit House. That was a writing camp at Loud House Studios. We're going to talk about one of my favorite books, Angela Duckworth's Grit, when it comes to the power of passion and perseverance. And then we might go a little into Todoist when it comes to productivity because, well, before I even start on that, how's everybody doing? Hopefully the temperature of the room is solid. Everybody's having a good day. So far, startup for the week was very good. Right now, I'm in Lions Behavior doing the Create 14. I got to go ahead and post this week, actually. So I'm kind of 3 days behind, but I just want to let everybody know when it comes to a community, you want to be involved with someone who can actually give you gems and insights. So, of course, for anybody who wants to join the Rebel Ears community, the link is in the description for the Discord. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the discussion for today. So last week was the productivity blueprint when it comes to starting off using Todoist. It's an app that I use when it comes to being structured, because for the Priority Beats Hit House, Priority Music Academy's Hit House at Loud House Studios, I was basically the intern. So for those who don't know what an intern is someone who takes over the situation from, okay, we got AP, engineering, we got DP, producing, we got Grammy nominated Grammy award-winning producers, and then also multi-platinum songwriters in the room. And a lot of people don't really know how to map it out because, of course, in my opinion, you learn as you go. So being an intern at Castle Hill Studios, I learned how to deal with the pressure of a session, especially when you're having over 10 people in the group. Yeah, it could be a big thing for people to, see, because it can be overwhelming, especially everybody's on go. You record one artist, the next one goes, you record another one, you troubleshoot, an issue happens, and you got to solve it. Just like last week during the live, if you notice, there was a lot of links that were sent out into the Discord community, the emails, newsletter, and I had to switch it out because I'm learning as I go. Because even though I'm used to OBS, I clicked go live on the last one, and I ended it all within 3 seconds. So that was the issue that I had to learn from last week to incorporate with this week. Even the beginning of the live stream, you saw the brief rundown logo, the overlay. Those are things that I'm learning, processing, and what I'm going to do, because like I said, I'm trying to see how the room is feeling today. I'm a little under the weather, but I did tell myself that I was still going to go live to give y'all some gems, some insights on the Priority Beats Hit House. I don't want to just, give y'all information and it's not valid, because there's a lot of camps out there. There's a lot of camps in, especially in Atlanta, and you want someone not just with credibility, but you can trust their word. They're going to give you value, because there's a lot of producers, there's a lot of songwriters who has credit in the industry, but you really can't trust everybody's information, especially if you're, I wouldn't say gullible, but when it comes to making sure that you're safe, making sure your paperwork's in order. And those who's watching the live stream, just let y'all know, before the end of 2025, Priority Music Academy came out with their school. Link in the description. It is free until the end of the year. So there's so many gems in there when it comes to Priority Beats becoming. Now, this is a fun fact. They have the #1 hip hop and R&B album of the 21st century for Lil Baby's My Turn. So this is the kind of gem in the school community that's free until the end of the year. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all know when it comes to that. So let me go ahead, because what I want to do, I want y'all to see a little bit from the Music Academy. I got some videos. I did transfer to DP because it was over 100 gigs of footage when it comes to AP, DP, Ashley, Looney Tunes, Kia Shines, and let me see, where is it? But like I said, hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday as we're going through the content. Let me see where it's at. So this is another thing with me. It's good to stay organized, good to have what's needed. Let me see. Okay, while I'm finding that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up Todoist, because I did talk a little bit about a prompt last week, and I just want to show y'all exactly what I got setting up, because this is basically an insight on how I work with Priority Beats. So let me go ahead and don't allow, skip. You know how you go live and then so many things want to pop up on your screen and you just got to cancel them all out? Okay, so, all right, give me 1 second. Close the screen, close this out the way. So let y'all get a little view of, let me see. Nope. I love troubleshooting. Hopefully y'all are in the same predicament. You just test things out and see, you know what? I learned from this last live stream. Okay, so it's still showing. There we go. So Todoist is, and here we go. It's full screen. The crazy thing about OBS that I even learned when it comes to troubleshooting, when you are full screen, it won't even show, because when Derico and I was doing, well, DP and I was doing the test with Fruity Loops for him to start doing live stream on Twitch, when it's full screen, for some reason, OBS didn't pick up the screen. So let's see if this little gem work. Nope. All right. Nope. That's not it. Is this it? Nope. And the last one, all right, perfect. All right, so I fixed it, and here we, bam. All right, so as y'all can see, this is Todoist. All right, I'm gonna just expand the screen, and I'm not even gonna stop it, because in the end, y'all want the gems, and I'm gonna try to give y'all the guidance on the information that I do know. So if you can see, Priority Music Group and Rebel Ears. So Todoist is a platform that you can use for productivity, to schedule, to hold deadlines, and things of that nature. As you can see, the first one is post about school, from DMs, call to actions, word of mouth. This one, it shows yesterday because we just set this up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just go ahead and put it for today. All right, so review progress, of course, to charge with upsell. So as time goes by, we're gonna be building the course, because of course there's a course in the school community, but we also going to expand for the masterclass, for the VIP access, because we want to give access to those who wants to build. And I think this would be a good gym for a lot of people to learn from. And then, of course, you see DJI Kit, because right now Rebel Ears is sponsoring the equipment for the live stream every Wednesday and Sunday for Priority Music Academy for their school community. So that's something that we have up here. So even today, because tonight at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., AP and DP are going live for their weekly music reviews and in-depth discussion when it comes to music business. Any questions y'all have, I would recommend you joining the community when it comes to that. All right? So meeting date and time, right now, I'm going to just delete this because, let me see, edit, delete, more actions, in-tax action. Move to, duplicate. So when it comes to meeting and date, because I think when it comes to this section, because you can see where it says Priority Music Academy, this is its own section. Action items, let's say, I'm going to change this to phone call with, I got to spell better, call with AP. Because right after the live stream, I got to go make a phone call with AP because she and DP are getting ready for the school going live tonight. So make sure if you see the link in the description, click that link and join. So let me see, you exit out of here. It shows phone call with AP. Now, if you want to make this a weekly reminder or every other day, all you would have to do, because when you say, you can either do deadline reminders, but priority-wise, I'm gonna put it as a 2 because we don't really have to make a call, but it's convenient when you are working with someone who, you're trying to stay on the same page. Because with me, every week I'm linking up with King Fresh, I'm linking up with Priority Beats, I'm linking up with Dawn of Dawn Talk Listen. We just got a lot of ideas. So this is something, like I said, that can help those who are trying to expand when it comes to being productive. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the Priority Music Academy, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to make it for the community in the Discord later this weekend. I'm thinking maybe Sunday, because I know maybe Saturday night. I know with AP, they got their one-on-one VIP calls in their school community. So like I said, link in the description. So let's go ahead and talk about Grit. All right. This is a book that I read when I was trying to, I wouldn't say stay productive, but I was trying to find a way to move past just being comfortable. Because I worked with a lot of people who say they want to expand in their craft, they want to accomplish different things. But of course, talent matters, but I believe it's discipline. And that's one thing that's big in this book, because even under where it says grit, the power of passion and perseverance. Because of course, a lot of people work at a job for X amount of years and they're just comfortable in their position. And a lot of people don't move up in that spectrum. And I can see how it can affect a person mentally on trying to move up, especially if it's their norm. So like I said, this would be a book I would recommend for those who's trying to build consistency, discipline, and then just to upscale your craft in a way. So the link will be in the description for anybody who wants to either listen on Audible, purchase the hard copy, or the paperback. As you can see, I got the hard copy. I actually got a few of these. I gave it to a connect of mine yesterday, so shout out to him. Oh, excuse me. So, like I said, it's in the link in the description if y'all want to go ahead and get the book. Now, of course, I've been talking about productivity, and then when it comes to me staying focused and on point, this right here in my hand is a gravity timer. So we got 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, all the way to 60 minutes. So basically, the way that I use this, I should have used it at the beginning of the live stream, but the purpose of this is to help me to stay structured on whatever I'm doing. So let's say for 10 straight minutes, right? For 10 straight minutes, I am focusing on editing some content or coming up with a script or going through the live stream, troubleshooting some ideas. But this helps me to stay structured and consistent. So if you want the gravity timer so you can stay blocked in, not using your phone, because that was a big thing with me. Anytime I use my reminder or my timer on my phone, I would get distracted. I would get on social media. I would check emails. I'll go online. So I had to make what I call, which I learned from another book, I got a digital station and I got a analog station. So digital means I got my laptop, I got my phones, I got my lights, I got my cameras, anything really digital, right? Microphone, whatever it is. But I also got a section where I just have paper, notepads, pens, pencils, sticky notes, thumbtacks, because I want to be creative with my hands too. I don't want to just type everything in. Sometimes you just need to get messy, put a little chaos into order. And it helps me to stay away from, okay, this time is just for me being creative, drawing, writing, whatever comes to mind, journaling, whatever comes to mind. You want to just expand on that. Now, when it comes to the digital, of course, social media, whatever's needed, online emails, you have time for that. So that would be my recommendation. Go to the link in the description, order your gravity timer, start being more productive. See where your time is allocated, because like the app that I'm using, Todoist, right now I'm working on becoming an affiliate. So there will be a link soon, but for those who just want to try it out for free, it's in the Apple Store, it's in the Google Play Store, Todoist. And this is top 5 productivity apps, in my opinion, because I use so many apps. Some of them I'm not even going to call out, but excuse me. So this part is the create with strategy, because from last week, I talked a little bit about Hookle. So Hookle is it's an app that is on the phone. You can either use it on Apple or Google. It's not a website, so I tried to use it on the website. I couldn't. But what I would say, I would recommend, because for anybody who's watching the live stream, right, there's a link that shows the Discord, like be part of the Rebel Ears Discord. What I am doing, because I'm having this by this weekend, because I already have the 5-step ambassador checklist, how to set up Hookle the right way, how to make your first auto schedule post, and how we track consistency inside the community. So if you're trying to get in early, you can comment ambassador and I'll send you the checklist. I'm gonna have to call you back, okay? I'm gonna call you in like 20, 30 minutes, okay? All right. Should have put my phone on silent. So another troubleshooting from last week when the live didn't start off how it should have. Now we got, the phone. Matter of fact, while we doing this, silent. Okay, so like I was saying, if you want to be part of the Hookle Ambassador program, I'm going to give you access to it. I'm going to show you the step-by-steps to get approval so you can get a full year of scheduling posts for free. You can have up to 9 accounts connected. I got, Instagram, Facebook profile, Facebook page, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn page, TikTok, X, Threads, LinkedIn, I already said LinkedIn, Pinterest, there's another one. But those are the majority of the social media platforms you can schedule. Now, one thing I will say is, for right now, at the moment, you can't do YouTube Shorts. As time goes by, hopefully that'll be a transition, but the link should be in the description for Hookle. If not, I'm gonna make sure it's in the description. I'll make sure. But let's go ahead and, keep this ball rolling. Now we got a few closing well, not closing, but let me see, go through my scripts real quick. So like I said, the Priority Music Academy, before the end of 2025, everybody can get access for free. So why would we start it off for free? Because a lot of people don't really understand the value of joining early. Good example, I joined Lions Behavior, right? And this is the hat that costs not just $100, but gave me endless value, endless gems, insight. You won't believe that inside Lions Behavior, there's a chip that you tap your phone and it opens up to the Lions Behavior community. Where right now we're doing Create 14, which is we use 2 weeks to be creative on journaling, what's going on through the week, how we're mapping it out, our wins. Because even in the Discord community, I'm gonna start having wins too. Because there's a lot of creative individuals, there's a lot of people who have talent, skill sets. And if you want to be part of the Rebel Ears community, bring your gems in, because I believe I'm pretty well connected when it comes to not just the music industry, but when it comes to events, venues, depending on what you're in need of, you know, Rebel Ears can help you out. All right. So let's see what else we got. So Wednesday, the bulk content Wednesday. Now, what I might start doing, because I know I talked to YL about going live, well, not going live, but posting on over the weekend, bulk content Wednesday. So this is what I need in the comments whenever y'all watch this. If y'all would like for me to do bulk content on Friday or Thursday, either Thursday or Friday, we do bulk content. So basically, I'm showing how to turn one long form into 10 short form clips, which I can actually, I guess I can show you a little bit about Opus Clip. Shout out to Opus Clip. So this is something that I'll add into the description. So give me a second. Let me find the post I want to use. So I'm looking at some past content. So this is what I'm gonna do. So right now, what you're looking at is Opus Clip. So this can turn one long form video, as you can see, into 22 original clips. You can read it right up there. So the first one, Unlocking Success, the Power of Mentorship. So let's play it real quick and see how it plays. So
one thing about success, you know, we all need help getting to where we're going to. If you can find anyone that's willing to give you their time, you know, and their expertise to help you get to where they've already been, then, I mean, that's a plus. Why not? If you can grab a mentor, why not get one?
yeah, I have a few mentors, because some people think in mentors like a life coach or finances. You might need a coach for your spirituality, or even, like I said, financially. It could be someone who, sorry about that. So one thing I like about this video, because if you can see, Unlocking Success, the Power of Mentorship. So when you upload your long form video into Opus Clip, the first thing it's going to do is going to come up with a title. As you can see, the title is in bold: Master Engineering, maximize your music release, maximize your, all right. So as you can see, there's back and forth. It's not just YL, it is Ray, and different angles all the way to 22, the Artist's Guide to Success. And one thing I like about this too, because you also see the transcripts, depending on if you want to be in depth when it comes to your content. Let's say you copy the transcript, and you might have a prompt in ChatGPT that turns your transcript into a simplified post, or depend on if you have the prompt connected. Well, I guess I wouldn't say integration with ManyChat, but actually coming up with the automation. So let's say you comment the word Discord and you get a link to the Discord. Now, I do have it set up with the IG stories when it comes to the It's Rebel Ears Instagram page. Now, the personal I got to work on, but for those who following the It's Rebel Ears page, any IG stories, you type in the word Discord, you'll get a link. We working on emails. So when you type in the word email, you're part of the newsletter. So those are the things we are working on. But yeah, Opus Clip, it's a no-brainer. I would recommend it. And I got 730 credits. Oh, look at this. Oh, credits. I didn't know I had these many. So, okay, some expire in 21 days. So I got a lot of posted. But also, as you can see, 99 to 100. These are the virality scores when it comes to, okay, let's see. I got good hook, got good flow, value, trend. And let's see the last score. So all the way down to 71. So the hook was B, flow A, negative A, value A negative, A minus. I don't know why I said negative. But yeah, this is a way for you to see if it's something that you want to do. Because, of course, let's see. One thing that I've started to realize, a lot of platforms are starting to have publishing and scheduling, like in Opus Clip right here, publish on social. So I'm not going to publish it. I'm just seeing exactly what's going to pop up, because as you can read, okay, let's see. Schedule post. Select the social account you would like to post from. You may select multiple accounts from the same social platform. Publish your clips to multiple platforms for multiple reasons. Oh, so let's see. Okay, now this is something that I didn't know. I didn't know you could schedule on YouTube, because that's been something that I've been looking into when it comes to using Hookle. And I'm using another scheduling platform called Metrical, and just being able to schedule YouTube. So let me see, add account. So we can do YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, where each post to X will use 1 credit. Okay, so add social account, skip. So let's see. We can do bulk schedule. Let's see what this do. Oh, so let's say, now this is what I would recommend. I would recommend a bulk content editing day, which you would go through all your content from, as you can see, it's a lot. So let's see. What I would do, I'll probably work on the first row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 videos for the next 2 weeks, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe. So let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so bulk schedule or bulk download. Now, when I click bulk schedule, I'm trying to see if it's going to individually have them separate, or is it? Oh, okay. So wait. Okay, schedule for 6 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 a.m. Oh, so this is, so let me see, customize time. Let me see, so how would I do, okay, so 2, reorder. So how would I change the time though? Let me see. So coming soon for platform, click to upvote this feature. I don't know what this is. Coming soon. Trending hashtag, no. Coming soon for this platform. Regenerate post. Public, private, unlisted. So just in case if you have something that you want to, hide and share to specific individuals. But I'm trying to see how to customize. So it starts on 2 p.m. Oh, so okay, so let's say every 2 days we save, and then 10, 12. Okay, so yeah, it updated that quick. So customize every 2 days, every 1 week. Let's see how quickly. So the 10th, the 17th. Oh, dang, it does it that quick. So that's convenient. So this is something that I would recommend on. Wait, hold on. Let me see one thing again. Did it show TikTok? Yep. So you can go crazy on TikTok. Let's say this live stream, because there's a way to even connect it to when you go in live that it'll confirm and exit. Yes. So there's a feature that I got to take off, because when you're live, it can automatically upload into Opus Clip and use your credits. But I'm not trying to upload twice. So later on after this live stream, I'm gonna find the area to do that and to move forward with that. But yeah, this is something that I'm gonna go in depth when it comes to boat content, because a lot of my connects they use Opus Clip. They use a lot of apps that I recommend, like Otter.ai, Todoist, Opus Clip. So yeah. So what's happening next? We're gonna be talking about the bulk content breakdown. Of course, I want y'all to put in the comments what day y'all thinking, because I know I'm doing the brief rundown every Wednesday. The email comes out every Monday. The Priority Music Academy Skool is open for the community, for anybody who just want to learn about the music business from professionals who are solidified in the industry. Yes, link in the description. If you want to be part of the Hookle Ambassador program, you know, there's a link in the description. I'll make sure to put that in there. The book Grit, the Gravity Timer, link in the description. And then we also going to come up with a challenge in Discord in the next 2 weeks, because of course Christmas is right around the corner and 2025 is almost over. So I want to create a system, a structure that we can all build off of. But I want to tell everybody, you know, thank you for watching the live. Like I said, every Wednesday I'm going live around 1 p.m. Don't forget to join the newsletter, the brief rundown. Every Monday it's released. And we got some gems too, especially the A through E project. All right, that's going to be out soon. But from everybody at Rebel Ears, I want to tell everybody, thank you for listening and watching. Keep tuning in.